All right, I don't know if anybody was watching before or what. Okay, I think we're live. I just had trouble with the orientation or what. So, not sure about those other live stream. Okay, I've never done a live stream before. This is my first one. So sorry about little technical difficulties in the beginning or what. So this is something I wanted to do this year. If you watched our news, at the beginning of the year, I mentioned some things I wanted to do. I didn't mention this because I just had to make sure I get all the tech straightened out or what. So we're gonna stream for probably about an hour from 2 to 3. I'll try to read your guys' comments that you post or what. So I'm gonna turn this around. Let's see. Wait, that one. There we go. All right. So we're up at Discovery Kingdom. And we're just gonna walk around. Hopefully you guys enjoy the live stream. Or what? It's a pretty nice day. A little chilly. Now it's actually kind of nice. Here, it's actually not too crowded. I think it was just about 11 or what, and it was okay. It wasn't too bad. I was trying to see if Monsoon Falls is been running, but I don't think I'm about actually ready to go right now. Oops. So sorry about that. I'm gonna get used to this. I'm actually using my phone with a gimbal. So it's my first time live streaming. So hopefully, oops, I gotta. So hopefully everybody's had a nice holiday or what. I think this is, well, first live stream or what. I was in there filming our regular vlog. Probably be posted Sunday afternoon or what. I think this gimbal, I gotta get used to this gimbal or what. Try to keep it straight so you guys can see. I think they've updated their music list. Walking around the park earlier, especially the front. Heard some new songs. I wish Great America would do that. I was talking to a family earlier that I always run into in the different parks or what. We were talking about that. Or just like, yeah, Great America, they always play the same. It feels like 6 songs. And you always know what the next one is. Here, it's just like, I think they have more of a variety. Yeah. So, we're going to walk over to the DC Universe first. Like I said earlier this morning, the lines were pretty short. I mean, almost everything was like a walk on or what. So, oops. I wanted to tilt down a little bit. There we go. All right, I gotta get used to this gimbal or what here. So we got Flash going. We'll definitely check that out. Here we go, up a little bit. There you go, see you guys down. You can see that Batman's going there. Yeah, I think pretty much all the rides are open. I think Whitewater Safari, I think, was the only one. I mean, I think that's kind of obvious because they don't run. Oops, sorry, I hit the wrong. They don't run that one during the winter months. Mostly just summer. All right, I think Flash just got into the station. Hopefully, we'll go around. We'll come back. Hopefully, we'll get to Flash. There we'll go over and guys can check Batman out. Sorry. You guys see, this is what the line's been like all day every time I've come by. I think I've been by about twice or so. That's like the line. I can never see that short. It's usually always massively long. Or what? And you can even see, oops, sorry, wrong way. Like I said, still getting used to the handle. I was like, no line for Joker there. I think the thing always wants to go to the right a little bit. I don't know, maybe it's a little unbalanced. My first time doing this. I've been thinking about doing a live stream for a while. I thought maybe this year, one of my thoughts was I was going to start opening day for Great America for their 50th anniversary. But I was thinking, you know what? Why don't we just start at the beginning of the year? So I'm hoping to maybe do one like once a month from one of the parks, like throughout the year. Oh man, that's like Wonder Woman. Like, oh my goodness. I think you have to be pretty practical on that one. That one is like, that's like one of the rides I don't know if I could go on. I usually, I'm sure they tilted out so you can see more of a Wonder Woman going there. Yeah, they're supposed to put a similar one at the Boardwalk I've mentioned before. I don't think it's gonna be as big as Wonder Woman. They don't think they have the space for that. But that's okay. We got a Joker going right now. You can hear. I've heard Superman. There's something that would go when we're over here, so you guys can take a look. But you know, as I like walk away, then it will go. Oh wait, nope. There we go. Let's see if we can. I will do my best. Oops. Try to back up here without like. Oh, that's all I'll go. Oh, there you go. You can see. Superman going there. No, that's not quite a loop. I'm not sure what they call that. Yeah, I guess it is a type of inversion or what. So. Alright, so we're just gonna walk around Discovery Kingdom some more. Hopefully come over here and the flash will go before we leave the DC universe. All right, hopefully we'll see the flash. Before we leave the DC universe. Man, those kids are just going again. They're like no line. So let's see. I'm hoping maybe we get over here. We can the Flash. I think they need to paint the ride. That's the one thing. I'm trying to get there's a couple of people but not think it's late. I was sure they're gonna try to let them on or. Or maybe come over here. We could watch the train launch. Oops. That's Joker. Yeah, I think they're getting ready to lunch. Oops, sorry. All right, so we're just waiting for Flash to take off. All right, here we go. Oh. Back out. Like I'm gonna make it around as quickly. Alright, we'll just wait till that comes back. Wow, I thought it sucked empty rows there or what? I believe the one they have at the Great America. The Great America in Illinois has a Flash, but it doesn't have that spiral right there in the middle. I think it's just straight. All right. Let's see how many of those people get off and go back on again. I walked by, I saw a couple of kids. They got off, they went back on again. All right, gotta get used to the gimbal. All right, so we're gonna walk around some more. I'll wait till we pass Joker because it's kind of noisy. It's right there or what, so. But we'll walk around some more, show you more of the park. Feel like you guys are with me in the park today. So, looks like we got a few people that joined us. Thank you. And then, like I said, this is something new I wanted to do this year. I talked about it in the news video at the beginning of the month. I want to do some different things. I didn't mention the live stream yet because I had to do some tests to make sure it worked out. I had a little trouble this morning getting it on, but getting the live stream going or what, but we got it going. Or what? Oh, we got a comment who I'm trying to see who that's from. That's the reflection. Oh, it disappeared. I don't have that comment coming back. Sorry, I was gonna read your comment. Right, it disappeared. I thought they would keep going or stay on the screen. I'm so sorry. I don't know what your comment was. I was trying to see, I think I'm kind of going towards the sun. Because I just want to, you guys leave comments. I want to do my best to read those or what. Maybe there's a different setting to keep the comments like going. I'm kind of new to this. I do like some videos. I do live stream or what. I think that was one thing they didn't talk about, like the comments or what. So apologize for that. I really wanted to read that comment. I was trying to read it. So if you're still on, see if you repost that and I'm trying to see. I'm gonna have to find out how to. Maybe there's a setting somewhere. Keep the comments going. There's just up by the Stingray pool. I don't know if you can see them. They're kind of over on the other side. How you might be able to see them a little bit. This is show the seals in the pool. Oh, the seals in the pool. Yeah, we're right here. Oh. We can go over and take a look at the seals. As we're right here. I came by the seals earlier. Nobody was feeding them. Let's see if we could find. Let's see if we see where the seals are. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, there you go. I'm still getting used to this gimbal or what. Thank you. Let's see, I think they went behind this rock over here. Oh, now over here, they're hiding somewhere. Oh. He's on. He was making a lot. Oh. He's like right against the wall there. Let's see if he. Oh, I think they're over there. Hopefully you guys can see them. Where are they? They're like kind of right even with me. Or what? Let's see if I could. There you go. Yeah, sometimes they swim right like where I am, but it's where the wall is. It's hard to see them, or what. And then sometimes they, depending how the. Oh. There you go. Oh, that one. Right there, or what? I think people were feeding them because they usually feed them right over there. You can see him. Well, one's got to be loud. Oh, he just swam by. There he is. All right, I think we're gonna move on. Yeah, I think there's some of you guys want to see. We'll walk around the whole park, but do you have to pay to feed them? Yes, there is a charge to feed them. Oops. Sorry, I'm trying to back up here to see if I can see. Oh, they said the feeding sold out. Oh, so it's $5. I think you get like 3 or 4 fish. Or what? But yes, you do have to pay to feed the seals. But looks like they're done for the day because they said sold out. So, or if they just have so many fish per day, and then when they're gone, they're gone. As I noticed earlier, you'll see the regular blog. Yeah, they got a few of the Winterfest stuff still up, or what. So I was kind of surprised. I figured they would have taken all that stuff down by now. I don't know if they're going to do it at the Cobalt Stadium. I think they do have seating for like the drone shows they do, but that's a get. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Have a good one. Nice. I think that was the... Already met a few people in the park today. I watched the videos. I met my usual family. David, Rena, and Jasmine. I think I run into them in the park probably about every other month. I saw them earlier today. I've run into them like 3 times today. Or what? Do they still have the... Oh, it disappeared. I wish I gotta find out how to do it. Do they still have... Sorry, I was reading your comment. If you want to repost that, I will read it again. I think you were saying, do they have something? So, yeah, I wish there was a way for the comments to stay up. I'm gonna have to find that one. Or what? I think it'll take a couple live streams to get used to this because I'm walking. I want to make sure I don't run into anybody. But like I said, I want to make sure I read all of your comments that you leave. So I'm planning to do live streams probably more regularly. The taxi ride to your right. Did I pass that one? The taxi ride. Is that in the seaport? Oh, you said to the right, so that would be in the Venetian area? Or did I pass that? Because I think, oh, Taz. Oh, okay. By Taz. Which is, and the seaport, where it is? Oh, Taz is over there.
Figure out what I'm gonna do for Ebony's birthday.
I kind of try to avoid a little bit of the kids area on the live stream because I try not to film kids or what as much as possible or what. So there's Taz, the taxi ride. Is that like, oops, sorry about that. Like I said, I'm still getting used to this gimbal. Or what, so. Okay. So that's the. All right, like I said, still getting used to the live stream of this gimbal or what. So probably take a couple live streams to work everything out. Or is this the oh, FamG Thrills. Oh no, your comment left before I could read it. Like I said, I gotta figure out how you leave the comments on longer or what. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I thought the comments would just keep flowing or would stay on. I don't know. Is there a setting for that? I may have done that before I live stream. Like I said, I watched a couple videos how to do live stream. They didn't really say anything too much about the comments, so I'm gonna have to read up on that one or what. So, well, thank you guys for joining me. Tap the left of the screen. Okay. Oops. Oh wait, is that the comments right there? Oh, I see a thing with something about tap messages. Okay. Yeah, I have one button, but it just went to a screen. But it looks like it would be it looks like one of those like puck bubble things or what. So, all right, I'll have to try to. There's nothing to chat view options. Some messages. Some messages such as cannot be available. Okay, it doesn't say how to keep them on that. All right, okay. Oh, I got the train coming by. Here. Few people on the train there. Or what, so. All right, I'm gonna, like you said, thank you guys for being patient with me on my learning curve for live streams. Or what, like I said, I just assumed the comments would just stay short, so I'm gonna have to look into, must be a setting somewhere, so apologize for that. But I do want to read your comments eventually. Okay. Horizontal view takes getting used to live. Okay, thanks. MG Thrills, appreciate that. Baby settings. I can't see who read that, so thank you. Yeah, I will look into that. So hopefully next time I do this, your comments will stay so I can read them all, or what? Which is what I wanted to do. You guys leave comments. I want to make sure I read them and stuff. So. You can see in here they still have a little bit of stuff from Winterfest left over. All right, don't wanna. Beautiful day. The weather looks nice. Yeah, it actually ended up being nice. I was coming here, and and because I take 101 to 680 to get here, and I think I was near like Concord area, that, and across the bridge, across the bridge was really foggy. I mean, visibility was probably maybe 100 feet. Everybody slowed down or what. And then once I got on to 80, it was a little foggy. And then after that, it like cleared up. And then when I got here, kind of looks like this. It was blue skies. I think it's warmed up a little bit. Oops, here, let me.
Okay, what time is it? Oh, you need your water? Oh, I got it! You got it!
Looks like, is that Lisa? I think it's, I remember the barbecue place there. Or what? I know some of you probably come to in the Story Kingdom. Like I said, before I did the channel, I hadn't come up too much or what, so I don't remember some of the stuff that used to be here. Or what? Yes. Okay. All right, thank you. Oh, I'm so sorry. And one of the other things I was wondering, I've kind of mentioned in some other videos, like these bars. I think the video I just did that was the looking back at 2025 and forward to 2026. I was wondering if they were gonna do like maybe a food and wine or what. They did leave these bars out, which were similar to the ones they had at Great America a couple years ago when they did food and wine. You might bump into, you know, oh yeah, I've already, yeah, I bumped into them a couple of times. So, yeah, I was gonna invite Eldon from Eldon's Excursion to join me on Saturday, and then he posted a video. He was here, I think, over last weekend in the evening. I know I should have probably just texted him anyway and said, "Hey, you want to join me anyway? I know you just came, but that's okay." I should have, but that's all right. I know we haven't gotten I texted him I think a few weeks ago. I'm going on Eldon's cruise in March. Yeah, you mentioned that. Yeah, I'm going on the cruise too. So I did mention that in our news video in March. As you know, Eldon from Eldon Excursion. Last year he did a couple group cruises. He's doing one beginning of March 7th through 14th. It's down to Mexico, down to Puerto Vallarta, Mazatlan. Hi. And Cabo San Lucas. So I am joining Eldon on that cruise or what. So that should be a lot of fun. Really enjoy it. Nice. We'll finally meet. Yeah, it'll be nice to meet you. FamG Thrills. I know you leave a lot of comments on my videos and stuff. Appreciate that or what. But yeah, finally nice to meet you in person on the cruise, which is coming up. I mean, March doesn't sounds far away, but it's gonna be here. I think we're about 57 days, 56 days, I think, away from the cruise. So just under 2 months or what. So I think that'll be a lot of fun. Oops, I'm gonna go the other. 49, oh my God, there's even less days. Well, I have about 10 days off or what, my goodness. Time goes fast. Or what. I think I'm pretty much prepared. I think I might have to just get a few things, but for that or what. Gotta find out what the weather is gonna be like down in Mexico. I think it's probably gonna be a little bit more on the warmer side or what, because it's kind of far down, because I think that's what the tip of Baja California, so I don't think it gets probably too cold down in that area or what. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We'll head over to where the animals are. We'll check that out and then probably circle back up, go through Oasis Plaza and stuff. So I'm gonna live stream for probably about an hour. I start about 2, and then can you try the butterfly room? Oh, you just, yeah. Hopefully I don't lose signal in here. I don't think so. Now we can take a quick walk through the rainforest trail. Might get cold at night on the ship, but yeah, warm in Mexico. The cruise ships, I think, are always a little chilly. I don't know how much of a line there is. I don't want there to be too much. Okay. Oh, I think they're just getting ready to. Yeah, cruise ships, I think, because you're just out on the ocean, be a little chilly. Probably just bring butterfly room. Yeah, I did this back. The first video Eldon and I did together. We came through the butterfly area. Oh, I think we have to wait a second. Oh, he's gonna let us. Oh, okay. Thank you. Ooh. It's nice to come here, but the humidity here, it's like, woo. Hopefully you guys can see the butterflies. Oh, there's a few over there. We say the backside of water. Oh, is that good? Famous Jungle Cruise joke there. Always gotta do that one. Wow, it's a little busy in here today. Hopefully you guys can see the butterflies flying around.
Come over here.
Thanks for this tour. I've never been there. Oh, I guess you said never been to Discovery Kingdom? Or what? You should come. I don't know where you live or what, but if you're local or what. Oh, you can see the butterflies coming right back. Yeah, it's an interesting park though. It's kind of unusual because Discovery Kingdom, it's kind of part theme park and kind of part zoo. There's some animals and stuff. When we leave the butterfly area, hopefully you can see, we can get a close up of that butterfly right there. All right, but like I said, it's just kind of interesting. I'm sure it's not too hot in their day. It's not too hot. You can feel the humidity. So you can feel it a little bit. So yeah, definitely summer, it gets very hot in here. I think when Eldon and I did it, I think it was November, but still. But you could just obviously feel the humidity in here. Kind of like if you've gone to the Cal Academy of Arts. I live in Pacifica. Oh, well, that's great. So it's not, you're over by the coast. So probably that's not too far. I'm not sure how far Pacifica from Discovery Kingdom is. But yeah, kind of far. It's usually when I come here, it's about an hour and a half drive for me. I don't know if you guys can see it with there, but it's a two-toe sloth. Her name's Ginger. Like, so might be able to see a little bit better there through the glass. Not as much reflection. Oh, sure. Good? Okay. All right. The sloth is sleeping, probably. I think that's all they do, don't they? I think they just hang out in the trees. All right. Yeah, before you exit, they ask you to turn around, just make sure you don't have any. Whew. Man, it feels much better out there. It was getting a little, actually, we're going to come this way. We'll go around. Oops, sorry about that. Oh, I'm still like getting used to this gimbal or what? Yeah, it's nice to go through the butterfly exit. The thing is, after a while, like I said, it got a little warm. Oops, there we go. And there. All right, so next we'll head over to where the animals are. So they mostly on the one side where we saw the seals, stingray, kind of more the sea animals over there. Oops. Anyway, there we go. And then they kind of more the land animals they have over here and stuff. So they got Thanks for going there. Oh, you're welcome. Anytime. I was hoping, I don't think we're gonna make, because I think the feeding for I can't remember what time it was. Was it 2:15 or 2:45? I can't remember which one of those. Some of those, I think they were feeding the draw. I think it might have been 2:45, which is like 5 minutes. So maybe we can catch the feedings. Otherwise, the people were like making faces or what, and this, or like throwing their hands. They're like, "Hey, like I'm here." Or, I don't know if you saw that or like, I was just. Oop, there we go. Oh, so like the draft. So you can, I think you do have to pay for I can't remember the price. I think I would say it's like maybe 12 or 15. And then they give you some carrots and then you can feed the giraffes, which is kind of a neat experience. I know they have a couple also experiences. They're extra, you have to pay for them. They do kind of like a behind the scenes tour and stuff. If you go to their website, they have them listed there. I think one's like, what do you swim with the dolphins? I think that one was the more expensive one. I think that was like $130 or so, but I think that's, I know when you go on cruises and they do that, have the experience with the dolphins, I think the price is somewhere around there. There you go. I think I'm slowly getting used to this gimbal. So like I said, I'm shooting on my phone, which I don't usually do too. I usually shoot with my little camera, which has gimbal on it. I think some of you guys, if you've seen me in the parks or what, or somebody, I think last year, the behind the scenes video I did in Great America, I showed my camera, which I've had for a couple years. Love that camera. A swimming with dolphins excursion sounds fun. Yeah, I've never done the swimming with the dolphins or what, but like I said, I'm trying to remember if that's an excursion on the cruise we're going. I can't remember. Usually a lot of times they only have so many spots and they're really popular. They kind of sell out pretty quick. Yeah, I know on the cruise, there were a couple experiences they had limit. I think I'm doing, I think it's in Mazatlan. I'm doing that horseback riding. There was only like 10 spots. And I think when I reserved it, yeah, they sell out fast. Yeah. So that's a good cruise trip. If you going on a cruise, you want to do excursions, you need to book those things early because some of them do go fast because they have limited space. Especially something like that, the dolphin experience, because they can only have so many people. I think they usually only take maybe 15, 20 people like that. So you go to some of see the giraffes. They might be hanging out over here because they know it's close to feeding time. I'm trying to see what time it is. So if they're gonna do the feeding, they would do that in a couple. Let me double check the time. Oh, it looks like it's $10 for the feeding. I can see the sign. Wait, a lot more people over here. It's like by earlier, there's like hardly anybody. Over here, but people are lining up. How many drafts are there now? Let's see. I think when I looked through, there were 3. So there's one there. And then, can you see him? There's the other one there. And then the other one, I don't know if you guys can see, he's like way in the back, kind of on the right. It looks like he's inside. I tried using the gimbal, but I kept flipping upside down. Yeah, at first I had a little trouble on this one. It's I'm just gonna tell you what it is. I'm not promoting this. It's a DJI. I think it's an OM gimbal or what. So you do have to have the software or an app for it. I had the app for it or what, so it did make it a little easier. It was just a little practice. That's why I said when I was thinking about doing a live stream, I kind of didn't announce anything ahead of time because I kind of wanted to practice and kind of read up about it. So it looks like you see They're getting ready to feed the giraffes here. Let's see. She looks like she's got like some lettuce. Oh, maybe he's not interested. I'm here. They don't want to come over get some food, but maybe he decided to go. This actually were. I'm gonna guess the small one's more of a, well, probably not a baby, maybe more of a young adult or what. Feeding is fun for the kids. Yeah, it is. My kids, I had my kids do it years ago. They had a lot of fun. I don't think at that time they charged because they actually just take one. I think they were like carrots or lettuce, and then feed them. Then if you want to do it again, you kind of had to back in line and go again. But now I think they charge. But I think $10. You know, it's probably fun for the kids. How often do you get to feed a giraffe or what? Maybe they're trying to herd them over. So you can see there's a little bit of line for feeding the giraffes. Oh, all right. We have some lions. Oh, at least the lions are awake. I gave by earlier. They were like about where that one is right there. But they were just on the ground asleep. They weren't moving. Oops. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry. Like I said, still getting used to the gimbal. I'll do this a couple times, then I'll get used to it or what. So, yeah, I think one of the experiences they had the lions, I think they might take you like in the back area where they, back over there is where they sleep at night. Because I believe they have to keep the animals at night, like in a cage or what, or an enclosed area, so they don't escape during the night when there's nobody here. I'd imagine they probably have security at night walking around just to make sure the animals stay in their cages or what. I know they do roam a bit. I miss the Tiger Island. Yeah, they still have the tigers here, but I don't think they do the tiger show. The stadium's still here, but yeah, I don't do the tiger anymore. But like I said, one time I was here, we were talking to the handlers for the cheetahs, and what they do is they'll, before the park opens, obviously they put them on a leash, and then they'll walk the cheetah around around the park. You could see, oops, oh, I'm so sorry. I gotta get used to the thing. Yeah. You guys see 3 of them. These are the females or what? Imagine being security and finding a lion. I think it disappeared, but I think you said finding a lion out of the gate. Yeah, that would be kind of scary. I don't know what you would do. Hopefully you have time to get to a secure location. Hide in a bathroom or something. Lock the door and hope the lion doesn't get in. And then call for help. I'm sure they probably have some kind of procedure or something they do, or if they did find an animal roaming around the park out of its cage. But I say, yeah, usually in the morning they'll have the male cheetah out because they keep them separate. They only have one male, and then it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. I think they have like 5 female cheetahs. Yeah, usually this is the most I've seen them kind of active. Usually when I come here, they're all like sleeping or what, but. I'm wondering because there's 2 were looking over there, so I'm not sure. What they were looking at or what. Saw a video and they had this little kid. I don't know why the parents in a panda costume, and he was by like it was a glass enclosure, and they were lying there, and the lion was trying to get the panda kid or what. I'm like, I don't know why I would do that. I don't think that's a good idea, but don't tease those animals. We'll make them angry or what. So over here they have a couple of cougars. I saw them earlier. They must have been early in the morning or what? Maybe because the animals seem to be more active right now. And I came by, it was probably maybe between noon, 1 o'clock. They were all like sleeping or what, but you can see one of the cougars over, they're both over here. Up there, they get on the other side trees, you can see. Yeah, you know, like a pretty good close up of the cougar right there. He was like he wanted something. He's looking at something. His family that just left. I don't. I think I might be a little worried if the cougar's doing that going. Walking by and the cougar's stalking me there or what. So we're up here past Sidewinder Safaris where the tiger is. Oh, they got a kid in a stroller, maybe that's why. Maybe they... Hold on. It's instinct. I know usually the animals in the wild will usually go for like the young or what, because they're easier to capture. Because they're, well, Sidewinder Safari is a little noisy. Do rides that new ride sometime. Oh, which ride is that? Because I know. Yeah, so we're going to have a new ride. Flash came back last, what was that? I think August or what. So it's not a new ride, but it had been down for, I think, a couple years or what. Oh, Sidewinder. Okay, Sidewinder is a fairly new ride, yeah. Or what? Yeah, I've been on it. Or what? That's a bit. Yeah, earlier I was there were literally like 5-6 people in line, so I think the park's gotten a little bit busier. Flash has been fun. Yeah, I have not been on Flash yet. I'm usually, I know, I have to get the courage to do that. Maybe I need to come with you and Eldon. You guys can drag me on the ride. Might be the only way I go on that ride. I usually don't mind rides, but I know that Flash is gotta. There's something. So, alright. So where's, before the tiger was up front, someone's here pacing. He's kind of in the, is he in the back area? Oh no, it's hard to see through. He's just in the back. Well, our Bringy Man is it's an experience. I'm sure going on the Flash is an experience. Probably like none other. Or what? Yeah, Eldon came after it opened. He invited me, but it was on a Sunday and I wasn't able to make it. And I know he came with a couple other YouTubers and oh boy. Coaster Sleuth, I think, was one of them, and I can't remember what the other one was. Or what. So, yeah, I know they went on Flash, and I know they went on Wonder Woman. I think that was the first time Eldon had been on Wonder Woman. He's like, yeah, to conquer my fears. I'm like, yeah, I think I'd do the same thing too. Nice to see Boomerang is up and running. I know at the end of last year it was down for a couple months. I think definitely the parks got busier. I said that this morning. I figured, oh, sorry about the sun. That it'd probably pick up in the afternoon or what, so maybe more people came, like about 1 or so.
Like in the summer, it's
packed. Yeah, it is. Wonder Woman takes an empty stomach for sure. Yeah, I think you definitely have to empty stomach on Wonder Woman. I'm sure people have gotten sick on that ride. Or what? Yeah, Wonder Woman doesn't go up, but I know upside down. But I have seen other versions of ones that look like Wonder Woman, and they go upside down. Or what? Do you remember the bird show? Used to be there. Yeah, the bird. I think I remember the bird show. Yeah, when you walk by back there before you get to the tiger, they still have the stadium for that there, but they don't do the bird shows. Sometimes in that area, there's like a grass area. Nina says hi. Hello again. Was that the 5th time today? I said hi. But yeah, you can still, like I said, see the stadium where the birds were, but kind of across from there, there's an area, and I think a couple times I've been here, and they've had different animals. I think one time they had a turtle. I think they have some snakes. We all just say hi to each other in the chat. The live stream. Or what? I think this, you know, I don't think they take the the Halloween stuff down. Because they don't use that. There's a, back there, if you've ever been for Fright Fest, they do a carnival one, and you go through an old theater. It has a giant movie screen. So I guess they used to show movies there. That theater. I know Great America used to, if you know where Gold Striker is, there's kind of behind it, there's this big tall building. I know at one time it used to be the world's largest movie screen. I don't know if it still is. And they used to show movies in there. Yeah. Off to another ride. All right, Dina, what are you guys riding now? Or what? I'm surprised I'm not running into you. You guys on this live stream. I've already ran into you guys a couple times. Oh, I think I ran into you guys, what, 3 times? 4 times? Usually, nice. What are you riding? I'm trying to find out what they're riding. I probably passed it. They're probably in line for a Sidewinder Safari. All right, I'm going down steps, so that's why going a little slow here. Sidewinder. I called it. I said that they're probably going on Sidewinder Safari or what. Are you guys close to going on or what? Victorian was great. Yeah. What's your favorite snack? You asked me what my favorite snack here is. Usually when I come here, I get Dippin' Dots. We spun out on Dave's tentacle on Sidewinder. Cool. So does that mean you guys just got off the ride, or what? All right, we're gonna come over to Oasis Plaza, where I ran into them earlier. They were over by, I think they were getting ready to go on Medusa. I like that ride. Medusa's pretty good. It's pretty smooth. We were talking about that earlier. Medusa's smooth, and then Kong. Literally could be called the backbreaker, right? Because the thing's a little rough, or what? But I think that's the oldest coaster in the park. I think that was like the first ride in the park, if I'm not mistaken, or what? So I think they put that in what I want to say, maybe early '90s, or what? Yeah, fast lane, we're done. Yeah, there was a little bit of line when I walked by Sidewinder a few minutes ago. There was a little bit of a line for that, longer than earlier when I walked by. There was like I said, like 5-6 people in line. Kong is just needs adjusting. Yeah, it does. I don't know how you can. I don't know if on a steel coaster like that you can, without replacing the track, make it smoother. I know it's the tracks, or I would imagine the wheels you'd have to replace every so often because. Yeah, Medusa, go, Michael, go. Maybe I'll go later. I'll see, or what. I can't live stream and go on a ride. That doesn't work. There's a only a kiddie ride or what. Fastlane is the way to go every time. Yeah, it is if you want to save time. I don't usually get it because usually when I come, I only usually go like 2-3 rides. Usually, so if I have to wait. Most of the time I think when I've gone on rides, I've not really waited too long to go on. Or what? I think the first time I went on Batman, I think I waited like 45 minutes or so. So I did wait a while for that one. Or what? I was hoping oh yeah, there goes Medusa. I was hoping I had to walk right by the speaker. Let's see, we got yeah, one thing about Medusa, it's pretty smooth. For a coaster that I think last year was their 25th anniversary, so I mean even Flight Deck at Great America, even being, what's that right? It gotta be 30 years old, just over 30. You know, for the most part, it's still pretty smooth. Even Demon's not too bad. It's a tad rough here and there, but it's not overly bad. Oh man, we got the rock climbing thing right in the middle. I should go back this way so you can see. Got a nice new. Yeah, Medusa had a paint job. Was at the end of 24, I think it was. Yeah, I think that was the video when I did with Eldon. We were here and did notice that they got a new paint job, so which is good. I mean, I think Kong needs a paint job or what. And the other one was it? Oh, Flash. There's some parts where the paint's kind of peeling a little bit. I was hoping they were going to paint it before they opened it up, but they didn't. Oh, speaking of Flash, there you go. Well, that looks empty. That car, I wonder if that ride was down, because there was nobody. Unless there was nobody in line, they're just running it. Or what, for fun. All right, we're coming up about an hour, so we'll probably be wrapping up the next minute or two. But I just want to thank you guys all for joining me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the live stream. We'll probably, like I said, I'm probably gonna do this about once a month. We'll trade out parks. So each month we'll do a different park, kind of rotate them around. This is an idea I had to do a live stream opening day at Great America this year for their 50th anniversary. So I'll also probably do that. In the morning, I'll probably live stream for about an hour, the first hour or so. I agree. All right. Oh, you agree with what Lisa said? I'm not sure what Lisa said, so sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna have to learn how to do those comments or what, so that they can stay up or what. So probably like everything. I think every YouTuber is probably at a learning curve doing live streams or what. But yeah, I kind of had to learn the basics. Love watching you live. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, I had an idea about maybe doing live streams. I was going to start at Great America's 50th, and then I think a few weeks ago, you know what? Why don't we just start with the new year? That's why in the news video I said, we're going to try some different things this year. You're doing a great job. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. It will get better. Like anything, it'll take some practice. Getting used to the equipment and how everything works. And so, yeah, I just have to learn how to keep the comments. I know you can be done because I've seen other YouTubers do it. We just keep the comments on the screen and keep like going. Okay, we're back to the beginning of the front of the park. And we're like just over Thank you for the walk. Oh, you're welcome. Hope you enjoyed that walk. You should plan to go to CJ in April on its opening. Yeah, I'm gonna plan to go. Actually, opens March 28th. So the end of March is when Great America is going to be open. So I'll be there opening day. Probably, hopefully, like I said, I think Eldon and I were gonna probably get some other YouTubers together and kind of hang out for the day. March 20th. Nice, yeah. I was surprised they were open like a week earlier because I know this year they opened like the first weekend of April. So they're actually opening a week early. And then Gilroy Gardens is actually opening the same day too, which I thought was kind of weird. They're opening actually a little bit later. Oops. Because last year they opened, I think, mid-March. They might open a little bit earlier because it was their 25th anniversary there. Or what? Okay, I'm gonna wrap up our live stream. Thank you all for joining me. Thanks for your comments. I really appreciate it. And because I got a couple of likes there, so thank you for that. And then probably tomorrow afternoon, I'll do my regular vlog from here. Will probably be posted or what, so you guys can take a look at that. Fun times as always. Yeah, it was fun time. Yeah. I wasn't sure how today was gonna end up because like I said, when I got here or on my way up, it was a little foggy, but I'm glad it ended up being kind of a nice day here at the park or what and stuff. But not too busy, but that's okay. You know, I think a lot of people came out and enjoyed the park. I mean, this time of the year, parks are always a little bit slower. Usually January, February, they're usually slower because of the weather. All right, I'm gonna sign off, guys. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time.